What's up, guys? Walo J here, and I'm here with my co-host, Chris. Chris, say hello to the peoples.
Hello, peoples.
We're back at it. Here we go again. Let me make sure that we're live. And yes, we are live. And let's make sure that the privacy is good. And we're public, so we're good. All right. So how you been, man?
Good.
We're doing the remote shit today.
Yes.
I didn't quite feel like going over there today. I had some shit going on, and I'll tell you later about it. But
that's fine.
I'm like, let's do it remote today. I mean, I'd rather be up there with you. It's more how do you say, organic?
Yes, more personal.
It's more personal. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
But on the flip side, though, if we do it remote, once we're done, because I got to do tonight's dinner and groceries. So then, once we're done, Boop, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, don't you do that every week anyway?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. No, we actually cut that back quite a bit. This will be the first time we've gone out to eat in 3 weeks.
Well, I guess you're going to be missing this.
What's that?
Lewis versus Lane.
Well, what time does it come on?
It comes on at 5 our time.
Oh, then no, I won't be missing it because Amanda won't even be home yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
cool.
She won't. Well, it depends on where he's at on the card.
Well, I believe that he fights number 3.
Okay. So that's going to be, well, we'll see if, I don't know.
Yeah. You might miss it.
I thought it was going to be later. No, I thought it was going to be later because I was like, yeah, we can go and, do that and we can come home. I thought they were going to like run it at like 8 o'clock or something, but fuck.
Well, the main card's at 8. And if I understood correctly, he was the third fight, but I don't know if he was on the undercard or the main card. Huh.
Was that LFA?
Yeah. Oh, listen, if you're trying to find a fucking, site for them, it's horrible. You're not going to find.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess you've tried.
Yeah, definitely. So that ain't happening. I try to find the whole card and it's not really working out.
All right, let's see here. There's tickets. What was this thing?
What?
It was LFA 83, right?
Yeah, correct.
Why do they already have results?
Man, they shouldn't have unless they have an amateur card going. I mean, the undercard starts at 5. They're an hour behind. So, I mean, it starts at 4 over there. They're an hour behind. So that would make it 5 o'clock for us.
Okay. This is just where you can go for the results.
I should say no results yet.
Yeah. Okay. So the event airs live on UFC Fight Pass at 9 p.m. Eastern. Check back for the events here.
But on the online on his picture, it shows that that is 5 o'clock on the undercard. And I don't know if I misunderstood.
It could be 5 o'clock their time. Well, no, they're only an hour back.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The picture says 4 o'clock. So that would be 5 o'clock our time.
Yeah, because this says the event airs live on UFC Fight Pass at 9 p.m. Eastern. Check back. Unless the event starts and then they're not going to start airing it on Fight Pass until later. Like it's not going to be a live event on Fight Pass.
Bullshit.
Right?
By that time, I already know who fucking won.
No shit.
Why would I want to see it at that point?
But looks like he is way, depending on the results, how they're looking, because you've got amateur. Then you start getting into these pro fights, and he's like the third fight from the top.
What do you mean from the top? I mean,
well, you know how like most cards, the fights go from the bottom is the first fight, then the next fight. So he's like the third fight from the top. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fights before him.
Oh,
at least on the card.
So he is on the main card. Oh, okay. So I misunderstood then. He is the third fight from the top.
Yeah.
So before the co-main event.
Yeah. So there's like
the Coco.
Yeah. There's like
main event.
There's like 3 amateur fights. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights, and then there's Austin's fight, and then there's the co-main event, and then the main event.
Well, damn. Okay, then you're good, I guess.
So we'll see.
As long as it's not, like delayed on UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah, Yeah, God, that's so weird.
I mean, if they delay it, I'm probably not going to watch it because by then I would know.
Right?
I mean, I might watch it. I don't know.
I'm definitely, I have plans to watch it for sure.
Okay.
Because I knew it was tonight. Let's see. Let's what the tickets. Dallas, Texas, 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, starts at 6. Doors open 5:30. Huh.
Man, what I found just said 4.
All right. Well, we know Austin fights tonight. So
sometime
we know that.
tonight.
Yeah.
So
we know that.
If your guys are interested and you have Fight Pass, go to UFC Fight Pass.
Check it out.
Yeah. Fucking A, man. Why is it that we can never find, like direct information if it's not like the UFC?
Right. Let me see. Do they have
I mean, Combat Night has their shit together.
LFA.
Like they'll tell you, this is when we're opening the doors. This is the time the first fight starts. It's like there's a bunch of shit online, and you don't know which one's which. Are you still looking?
Yeah, well, I was like, they've got to have like maybe a Facebook page, but it just says Friday, March 6th at 6 p.m. Central Standard starts.
Yep, not very. Not a lot of information out there for us.
No, it's really not. That's rough. It's like, come on, it's not, dude. Squarespace, guys, Squarespace. Can't be that hard.
$16 a month.
Yeah.
We'll get you a nice, decent website.
Yeah. I mean, it can't be that hard. And it makes you look, you're a fight league. Come on. Make it look a little more professional. Help us out.
Well,
help us out. Help you out.
I guess they don't give a fuck, I guess. They're like, we're on UFC Fight Pass. What else more do you want?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, already told most of the guys I game with, I was like, look, I may be on Friday night. I may not. Buddy of mine's fighting, so no. Yeah,
I hit him up this morning. I'm like, this morning or was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I didn't want to hit him up today. Yeah, it was yesterday. Told him basically to whip somebody's ass. I'm like, I don't like wishing guys luck.
No, I don't want to.
They don't need luck. They're skilled enough to where luck doesn't come into play.
Yeah.
They train hard. So I'm sure that, that they'll be all right. But nevertheless, just some words of encouragement are always good.
Yeah. I leave them, fight week. I'm just going to leave him alone.
Yeah. I mean, it was brief. I didn't bother him too much. I know how it is. He gets crazy and shit. Like even when I'm filming shit backstage, I don't even say shit to any of the fighters unless they say something to me.
Right.
They're in the zone. Like I might give them a fist bump and keep walking or whatever. If they're in the mood to talk and they want to talk, then I'll talk to them.
Sure.
But for the most part, I'm just like, I leave them be. I don't want to, put anything on their head that I might say that, might make him think of something. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Nevertheless.
Make sure my phone's off because I forgot to do that before we started.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, no.
Now all of a sudden?
Well, I've had people calling all day and,
Did you watch the fights last week?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Were they good?
Well, I was watching in and out. I was doing stuff on my iPad, but I definitely wanted to catch the Joseph Benavidez fight against Davison Figueiredo. And Figueiredo did not make weight, which sucks because he was for the vacant title that Cejudo, got stripped from for the 125 belt. And man, he looks so much bigger than Joey. Benavidez says that the headbutt played a role in the loss to Figueiredo. And yeah, I mean, I could see that. I mean, we were talking last week about guys making excuses, and I hate excuses, regardless of what they are. But in this case, fucking Norton. Fuck my life. Anyway, yeah, no shit.
Well, how bad of a headbutt was it?
Well, it was enough that I guess he dazed him, and then the punch put him away. And then, of course, once he fell on the ground, he jumped on him, and the ref stopped the fight. But now I did see. Speaking about stopping a fight, I did see that one fucking ref
stop talk about a early
the Hulk fight.
Oh my!
The guy was still standing,
dude. That guy should never you can't ever ref a fight again. Like you can't.
Well,
you can't.
It's not up to the UFC. That's the athletic commission's job.
The athletic commission should never. He should be like, bro, you get to go back to the minors for 3 years.
Do you want to allow him to do that in the minors too?
Either that, or I mean, you've got to learn. You got to learn. I mean, I'm all for people learning. You know, I mean, you got to start somewhere. But, bro, you just fucked that guy.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna have to run it back at this point. I mean, did the guy look a little, wobbly or whatever? Yeah, he did, but he wasn't out.
Who says that wasn't a ploy?
Well, that's what he's claiming, but that's again an excuse that I don't particularly care for. It's like
look at what Frankie did back in the day.
What did Frankie do?
You remember Edgar? That whole thing back in the day where he's like, and then dude come rushing at him and he literally just laid him out.
No, that wasn't Frankie Edgar.
That was Frankie, wasn't it?
No, that was not Frankie Edgar.
Who was that?
I will tell you, it was against Pete Sell. And the guy, God, I'm forgetting his name. He was in Bellator, but the fight took place in Elite XC. Fuck. The name is right now. He's, let's see. We got a comment here. Let me see. Fighters don't want that ref either. Oh, okay. That's Bert Silla. Let's see what else.
No, he doesn't want that fight.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but it's not up to the fighters. I mean, it's gonna be up to the state commission to allow him or not allow him to fight anymore. So, to ref anymore. So,
all right. Well, so I pulled up Pete Sell and his losses. Are you sure it wasn't in the UFC? I swore it was in the UFC.
I'm pretty sure it was against Scott
Smith.
Scott Smith. That's it.
Okay.
What does it say? Elite XC?
No, Ultimate Fighter comeback finale. 2006.
Are you sure?
KO punch.
Okay. Yeah, awesome. That's it. Okay. Well, I had the right fight.
Yeah.
Just not the right organization.
Yeah, not the right promotion. And it
was so long ago, 2006.
Yeah, it was.
I can't remember all the details. Damn it. But I do remember shit.
He that was his accomplishment. That fight was awarded fight of the night.
But he wasn't playing, possum or whatever. He was really hurt. He was hurt from a punch.
Mm-hmm.
And then
but if said ref, go back with the Wayback Machine, if ref would have stepped in, Scott Smith wouldn't have won.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the punch was put him back, like he was backpedaling, and when Pete Sell went to jump in and just try to finish him off, boom, here comes the punch, knocks him out.
But
the same thing happened with Pat Barry and Chick Congo.
Yeah, look at Fedor and Arlovsky.
Yeah,
that too. So that ref. Sorry, bro. You got to go.
Yeah, well,
you're not allowed back. You can't come play no more.
Well, it's going to be up to the athletic commission to decide that. I mean, that's the thing. Dana has no control over that. So, none of the organizations have control over who refs their fights. It's going to be up to the state. So, I think they should go through an extensive, program or whatever. Maybe like Herb Dean's school of MMA and shit, or Big John's.
Well, I mean, John's got a school. Seminars he runs, because I've seen Herb. I've heard Herb Dean talk about it. I've seen some of the videos that they've done.
I mean, if that's something that you want to do, like ref the fights, invest in that school. I think it's like $1,000.
Yeah, you have to do that
for like a weekend or 3 days, some shit like that.
Yeah, you have to do stuff like that. I mean, they do it. I mean, Little League umps. You go through seminars, you go through, workshops. I mean, you travel. I mean, God, there's guys traveling this weekend to, someplace up in Georgia, almost like 4 hours away for a weekend clinic for umpiring,
Little League.
Yeah. For Little League, it's what these guys do. So you gotta.
It's either a ball or a strike. Take your base. Hit by the
but
pitch.
I mean, you have to be, you have to interpret rules and things like that. So I mean, you have to know.
I mean, how many rules are you enforcing in Liddell?
Dude, if I got you,
the main rule you need to enforce is parents shut the fuck up.
That is one, but I mean, there are actually a lot of rules. Like if I legit got you a Little League rule book, you'd be like, "Are you fucking serious? Seriously?" For baseball, you'd be like, "What?" It's a lot. Yeah, and a lot of it, there's a lot of technicality stuff and things like that. It's nutty, so it's dumb.
Oh well,
it'd be like stickball,
Stickball?
Yeah, man. You never played stickball?
Yeah, I mean I did, but there was no rules.
Exactly. If you get hit by the ball, you take your base. If you hit a home run, balls and strikes. There you go. Everybody gets to play. There's your rules. It shouldn't be, some of these, all these other rules that we had to worry about. And, did this player get to play, or, how many pitches does the pitcher get to throw before you have to change them? And, like I said, man, Little League rules are nutty.
Well, I don't watch it, but if they're, investing in themselves, because that's what they do, then that's good.
Yeah.
Be a better ump.
Yep.
So check this out. Chuck Liddell entertains the idea of WWE run, saying he's done fighting. Now, you see, he's done fighting. What?
I hope he's done fighting. I don't believe it, but hopefully.
He's officially retired for now.
But I mean, what does he think? He thinks he's going to have a draw in the WWE? Like he's just going to be able to walk into the WWE?
No, listen to this thing. He's talking about The Rock.
Oh, jeez. No.
Listen, The Rock doesn't even wrestle anymore. This guy doesn't even watch wrestling.
No. The Rock makes appearances on the big shows here and there. He walks out. He does the stick. He does the eyebrow maybe, but he's like, all right, peace. I got to go back and shoot my movie.
How about you stick to, making shitty movies or be some sort of ambassador for MMA?
Yeah, I think you'd be good at that.
It's like, no, Chuck, you're also past your prime. You're 50.
Yeah.
Those guys are most of those guys in the, in the wrestling business are younger guys, or the older guys have been doing it for so long that they could do it with their eyes closed.
Yeah.
You coming in as a 50-year-old newbie, it's not going to work.
Nah. No, what he should have been doing is he should have been
I hate to shit on his dream if that's his dream, but
anyway. No, I don't think it's his dream. I just think he's trying to think of another avenue for money. But what he should have been doing is he should have been, just instead of the last couple of years looking for another payday for a fight or something like that, he should have been doing something else in the MMA community. Being that ambassador, trying to get into maybe broadcasting or getting into something else, analyst, doing something.
Man, I'm sure he's got great insight, but I mean, the thing is you hear him talk sometimes and you're like, bro, damn,
how you doing?
like were you still training and fighting or what? Sometimes he sounds a little punchy.
Well,
I don't know if an analyst job,
color. Let him do color. That way he doesn't really have to break down the technicality or stuff. That way maybe he could just do some good color.
I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. I just hope that, he, for his own sake, I hope he stops, fighting, period. Because you heard him. He said for now.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure if somebody comes up to him and offers him a bundle of money, he's going to be like, oh, I'm unretired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ryzen or somebody like that would come up and be like, yo, Chuck, here's a mill.
Right.
I want you to come fight. He'd be like, hell yeah, I'll do it. I'll fight a grizzly bear.
Yeah, no shit. That's not good, man. It's like he needs to stop doing physical shit. I mean, if you want to train, but don't take punishment, man.
No,
that's unnecessary at his age.
No, he needs to be like, he's one of the legends.
Yeah.
Do like
he needs to be an
Randy.
ambassador for sure.
Yeah, do like Randy's done. Do like some of the other ambassadors have done. They've walked out graciously. They've moved on. They've turned the page. Let's do that. Go off into the sunset. We'll cheer you on still.
Yeah, I mean, he's Chuck Liddell. Come on, the Iceman.
Yeah.
He was the shit back in 2005.
Yeah.
Well, let me go back further. I mean, he was the shit back in 98.
Yeah.
I
mean, he was one of the, he's one of the guys that helped build the UFC.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
You can never take that away. We'll always appreciate that and cheer it, but goddamn, I don't want to see you, just keep getting beat.
Yeah. I mean, he had a cushy job at the UFC, but once the new management came in, it was like,
too cushy, gotta go.
We gotta trim the fat.
Yeah. Forrest Griffin's over there going, look at what I'm doing, motherfuckers. And they were like, all right, you can stay.
Yeah. No shit.
Because he was actually doing shit.
Yeah, he was doing work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt Hughes and Chuck got cut.
Yeah.
Sorry, you see the cats in the back. He's playing with the blinds.
That's fine. That's what cats do.
And now Maria's like sitting next to me. It's like, come on, can I get a break?
No. Daddy's home. Daddy needs to be paying attention.
Yeah, I guess. Anywho, did you see Amanda and what's her face? Felicia Spencer got booked.
No, did they?
Yeah. So Felicia Spencer had a win just recently, and also what's her name? Megan Anderson. So it was going to be basically between the two who was going to challenge next for Amanda Nunes, title. So tag Felicia is it. Now keep in mind, Felicia just won, but she was coming off a loss to Cyborg, in where Cyborg, pretty much, kind of destroyed her.
Yeah, where Cyborged her.
Yeah, where Cyborged her. Yeah. And, Nunes Cyborg. So, what do you think is going to happen? I know that MMA math, it's not
always
thing.
Yeah, you can't always do it.
Can't always rely on it. But I like Felicia Spencer. I just don't see it right now. I think that she should have had at least a couple of more fights before she challenged for a title.
No, I think right now Amanda is, unfortunately for everybody else, this is her time.
Yeah,
y'all can keep throwing who you want at her right now, but probably for the next, I'd say probably anywhere from 3 to 5, this is just her run.
What if Felicia beats her? Oh my God.
Especially in Brazil. Ooh.
Man, we would have to come up in here and eat. Yeah. Especially me.
Oh, especially you. But
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Felicia Spencer. I think she's great. I think her ground game is phenomenal, but I just don't see it yet. I think that I think she might be 3-1 in the UFC. So it's kind of early in her UFC career to get a title shot. But at the same time, it's like, who else is there? Megan Anderson? Yeah, Megan Anderson is coming off a win, but she's also, before that, she was coming off a loss to Felicia Spencer. So, I mean, if I had to pick one, I probably would have gone with Spencer too, because of the fact that she beat Megan Anderson. Are you looking at the rankings?
I was taking a look. I knew that there was a fight this weekend, and I was just taking a look at the card real quick to see if I even wanted to, if this was going to be something.
So here we go. The women's, let's see, featherweight, flyweight. Let's go. Actually, the women's featherweight don't even have a ranking, but the bantamweight still has Durand Damina as number 1, Holly Holm as number 2, Aspen Ladd at number 3. Actually, well, this would be the featherweight, 145.
Yeah,
because those girls are a little bit bigger. So, and they have, look, as you can see, just the champ. They don't have a ranking for the women's featherweight. They have the bantamweight, but not the featherweight.
Huh.
So, guess what? I guess it's fair game to anybody.
Yeah.
I guess that there's not that many 145ers.
Probably not.
I mean, Holly Holm can switch back and forth, and so can Duranda Main. But I mean, most of these other girls, I mean, they probably just walk around that, so they're going to be the smaller chick anyway. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to take it back because we have no rankings. We really can't say, oh well, not yet. I mean, she's probably it because there's not that many girls at 145.
No. When are they? What card are they gonna? Well, I mean that'll be a main event.
That was UFC 250 in Brazil.
250. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's a main event. Possibly. Fucking Norton. God damn it. Fuck my life. Anyway.
Well, that's weird because they don't even have it yet on the events. You've got UFC 249, then Fight Night, then UFC 251, which is a to be determined. They don't even have 250.
Yeah, I mean it's too fucking early, you know. So
well, I mean, May 2nd is the last Fight Night they have, and 251 is scheduled for June 6th.
So that would be a 250 sometime in May.
Yeah,
we're barely in March.
Yeah.
And you know, April's going to be Tony and Khabib. That's the main event right there.
Yeah, that's April 18th. So, yeah, that's what I was just looking at. Like, you know, that's a pay-per-view this weekend.
That's so the Adesanya versus Romero.
Yeah,
but the only other fight that's interesting in that, I mean, it's two main events basically because they're title fights. But at the same time, it's like, do I really wanna?
No.
Fucking spend money on a card that's only got 2 fights that I want to see.
Yeah, not $64, and I don't want to stay up till
1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I mean, sure, Joanna and Sean Lee is going to be a great fight too, as well as the Adesanya Romero. But at the same time, it's like, okay, you gotta give me a little bit more. You have over 500 people on your roster.
For a pay per view, you're going to have to give me more because after that, it's just. The main cards, I mean, Neil Magny and Alec, what is it? Ovelli, the other cowboy,
Oliveras.
Yeah,
you're horrible with names.
I am. Dude, my brain's shot. I've literally been in my office training and webinars and stuff all week. It's been stupid. And I've got another week. Prelims are, O'Malley's fighting. Yay. And there you go.
But that's on the prelims. That's free. I'll probably watch that.
I'll watch that, but
well, listen, every pay-per-view that I don't watch, all I have to do is just get up early enough. Somebody who's post the fight on YouTube, I'll watch it before they take it down.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
or I'll just watch the highlights on freaking Instagram real quick.
Yeah, that too.
Because I mean, or the breakdown. I'll watch a breakdown, somebody's breakdown YouTube video of how, the fight went and get the gist of it.
I normally try to stay away from social media when I get up on a Sunday morning after I haven't watched the pay-per-view for that reason, because I don't want to find out, because I know that I'm going to find it on YouTube, the next day, and I'm going to catch it that way. And that way I know what happened. I can see, how it went down and all that. So, but during the day, those fights are gone. You have to get up early enough to catch them before they remove them, before they get that YouTube strike for copyright infringement and shit.
Yeah.
So, but still, I'll watch it in the morning. I'll still be able to discuss it next week.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, oh God, he got destroyed. Oh God, that was not good.
Oof. I have seen where, Joanna's been taking a lot of shit before this fight.
What do you mean taking a lot of shit? What do you mean?
People have just been saying, she hasn't been training. She's been spending too much time at the beach. Is she going to make weight because of her surgery? Because she got boobs.
Yeah, but she got boobs a long time ago. That shouldn't be an issue at this point.
I agree, but I don't know. A lot of people
is she not on weight? I mean, did she not make weight last time?
I think she made weight. So
then she's good. What's the issue?
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like a lot of people have kind of turned on her a little bit on this fight. So it's kind of like, So I kind of hope, she comes out and champs. Let's go. Now, granted, she did say some pretty like she was gonna go up with like a mask on or something because her opponent's from China.
Yeah, she got shit for that.
Yeah,
she made an insensitive comment towards people that are suffering from the coronavirus.
Yeah,
people that die from the coronavirus. But hey, whatever. We make jokes all the time, so I'm not
gonna shit on her. For that.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, some people are way too sensitive over that shit. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, if it's funny, it's funny. If it's not, then move on.
Yeah, you hit her. Some hit, some miss.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, Sean Wei Lee took it a little personal, but
she did.
But it is what it is. I mean, it is her people. It's just like anybody. Like, you might get offended if somebody, might make a joke about white people. I might get offended. Well, we might not get too offended, but we may not like the particular joke. If somebody makes a joke about Puerto Rican people, whatever. If it's funny, it's funny.
Yeah, I laugh at them. I welcome them.
If it's not funny, then fuck off.
If it's not funny, I want to go. You missed on that one.
Yeah,
they're not going to offend me, but I'll be like, could have did a little better. Try harder next time.
Yeah, for sure.
Other than that,
oh well, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Fuck them.
Not worried about it.
Yeah. People get too offended too easily.
Oh yeah,
but it is what it is. I mean, again, what can you do about it?
Not a damn thing.
So take a look at this idiot. Paulo Costa attempted to use a fake doctor to get cleared.
Saw that.
Oh, can you be any more of a moron? I mean, listen, guy, just relax.
He wanted to fight.
I get it, but he's hurt. He's not cleared by a doctor.
Well, I mean, by the fake doctor, he was.
Well, still not cleared. Do you go to a fake doctor and be like, "Hey, am I good?" And he says, "Oh yeah, you're good." Are you going to believe him?
Well,
are you good with that assessment?
No.
Okay. So why is the boss going to take that shit?
Well, you're just hoping he's going to look at it and go, "All right, yeah, you're good." He wants to fight, wants to make money.
Yeah,
I applaud his attempt.
I don't. That's stupid.
I mean, granted, yes,
he's a fucking moron.
It's stupid as shit. I mean, I don't see how he thought it was going to go in any other way, but good try, guy.
Let's say that they let him fight. You know the liability that the UFC would take on?
Oh, yeah.
This dude could own the UFC.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, that would be tough because the UFC's lawyers would probably, just bury him beyond burying him.
No, he'd be like, "Oh, I don't know who this guy. I thought he was a doctor. I bet you he'd throw his friend under the bus."
Shit. And I bet the UFC would be like, "It is not our responsibility to approve or, to find a critical doctor."
It is their responsibility. That's why they told him to fuck off.
Well, maybe the shit was wrote in crayon, and they were like, "Get the fuck out of here! Get out of here! This is your signature. Get out of here!"
He brought in a coloring book. Here, I'm cleared. My doctor said I'm good.
Yeah. So maybe they were like, "Fuck off."
How come it's written in green crayon?
Yeah. So maybe that's how they knew, and they were like, "Get out of here, dummy!"
Oh my god! What an idiot! This dude,
for sure. Makes you wonder. I wonder if anybody else has actually got through with that.
Maybe in the old days, but not nowadays, bro. It's a different world from 1993 when they started.
Gonna do some shit like that, and UFC will be like, "Nope, you use this doctor. Everybody gets to use this doctor." Yeah,
I mean that's really how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they have doctors on staff. That's why they have a fucking performance center full of doctors and shit, so they could say, yeah, he's good. Oh, this is good. He can fight. Or nah, bro.
This shit was photocopied. No.
Yeah. In the case of this dude, Jesus Christ, it's like you want to fight so bad. He's like,
why?
You're putting yourself at risk of getting hurt even worse. and not fighting at all in the future. It's like young, dumb, and full of
Yeah. I mean, how old is he? He's like what, 20?
probably 20s. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's dumb.
My boy Cejudo's back on the news.
Who's he fighting now? He beat up a girl?
No, not yet. Not yet. So last week, they had the Benavides fight against Figueiredo for the vacant title. And, Figueiredo did not make weight. So that was another thing. So
how much did he miss it by?
3 pounds, I believe. So he didn't make weight. So he didn't win the championship. So the championship could have had only been won by Benavides if he won. So at this point, the title remains vacant. And here's what Henry had to say about it. I say let him do it.
Yeah.
I completely agree with him. I mean, let him make history. Why not? Give him Figueiredo first because he's not as dangerous as Aldo.
No.
I mean, Aldo, after
he's had a bit of a resurgent.
Let's say that Cejudo goes maybe 3-4 rounds with Figueiredo. Okay. That's 4 rounds in. Then he's got to go 5 with Aldo. Aldo might have an advantage. Shit.
Yeah.
So I'm all up for this. I like it. What's it going to happen? Nah, never. Those days where you fought more than once a night, that's not ever going to happen again.
Oh, no.
It's way too regulated at this point. You had guys that were fight 4 times in a night to win a tournament. That was cool back in the day.
Yeah.
Today is a different kind of MMA.
Yeah, they won't let them do that.
No fucking athletic commission will ever sanction that shit.
Nah.
Unfortunately. Maybe it could happen in an Indian reservation where there's no athletic commission, but it'll never happen in the UFC.
No, not in the UFC. Hell no, not in the UFC. Yeah. UFC would be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What do you think we are? Pride? Fuck off.
Well, they did buy Pride. So technically, yes, you are Pride.
And then Pride just went, cool. Thank you for buying us. Welcome to Ryzen. We're over here now. We're going to do some crazy shit.
And take all our fake contracts and all that bullshit. Man, they got over on the UFC big time.
Oh, did they?
That was sketchy as fuck. But hey, whatever. What is the UFC going to do? They're in Japan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're going to come over there and you're going to what? Nothing. You're gonna
We're going to eat all your sushi.
Yeah, you're going to do nothing.
We're going to rent all your hookers so you can't have none for a week.
Nothing.
Yeah. There's not what they can do. I mean.
No. Fuck no.
So.
Nothing.
So, what other news did I have here? Let me see. Oh, this one's pretty interesting. Dustin Poirier. Looks like he's finally going to come back and fight Dan Hooker.
Cool.
Yeah, so that should be pretty interesting. I believe Hooker is now ranked number 5, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check the rankings here real quick. And let's see. Rankings. Lightweight. Let's see. UFC rankings. There we go. And let's see. Lightweight. Khabib champion. Tony Ferguson number 1. Dustin still at number 2. McGregor 3, Gaethje 4, and Dan Hooker 5. So big jump for Dan Hooker to go to 5, and he's going to fight the number 2 guy. So technically, if he wins against Dustin, he moves up to number 2, and
so he could be next in line for whoever wins.
Absolutely, he could, with a win over Dustin, be facing the winner of Tony and Khabib. Which obviously it's
going to be Khabib.
I'm going a little partial towards Tony. So
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, you want to put some money on it, bro?
We've already got money on it.
Do we?
Yeah, our standard.
Oh, okay.
I got to start keeping a notebook on that. I can't remember what's the tally.
My Alzheimer's is kicking in, bro.
Right?
Sorry. That should be fun. That's next month. That definitely we need to watch that one.
Oh, we will. Yeah, because that's why I'm like, I ain't getting this one because I'll save it up for the real one, the one where, I'm actually interested and willing to stay up, till 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we've got we've got we got 4 fight nights between now and then, so it's like there are plenty of fights.
Yeah.
And they're actually somewhat decent. Kevin Lee's fighting again, Woodley's fighting,
Yep,
Ngannou's fighting, Overeem's fighting. Those are the leads for each one of those fight nights. So it's like, we're good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this card's not great, but I'm just saying, for $64, I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, what we can do is, we can do the podcast on the Saturday and then just roll off into
we'll do it like we did last time. Just do podcast, and then when we're done, just roll off into start watching the fights.
Yeah. I think Brandon said that he wanted to watch the fights with us, so
okay.
I'll let him know so you can join us for the pod, and that way we can watch the fights afterwards. So when's your camera coming, buddy?
Should be here tomorrow.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I got my lenses.
You got all the shit that you don't need right away.
Yeah, I got everything I don't need except the fucking camera. So I got the lenses, the macro lens, the telescopic lens, a couple other little odds and ends, the memory card, a couple of the cleaning things, and then but not the camera or the camera bag and some other shit. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. Because when I saw the box, because it came in when I was actually down for my meeting in Daytona. So I saw that it had arrived, and then I'd already told Tegan that it was coming, so to watch for it. So that way it wasn't sitting outside. And then when she got it, and I saw the box, I was kind of like, that box is a little small, but maybe it's just packed real tight. And then when I got home, and I kind of opened it up, I was like, I am missing a few things. So I started going down the list and was like, okay. So, told Amanda, I was like, we are missing
the camera.
We're missing the most important part of this entire kit, So she made a call. Amazon was good. They were like, we will take care of this and we will let you know tomorrow.
They're usually good about that shit, man.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, they Amanda called them, or Amanda messaged them, and literally within 3 minutes, somebody called her from Amazon.
Yeah.
And went down the list of what was missing, told Amanda, it's like, okay, I will, because Amanda tried to call the people that, we bought it from through Amazon, and they'd already closed. And the woman was like, well, I have a different number for them. I'll contact them. I have your number, and I will contact you, the best time, which Amanda said was at lunch. She goes, I will contact you tomorrow at lunch, and we'll either get this resolved or, we'll refund it. Because I told Amanda, I was like, if this shit's not, fixed by lunch, go ahead and click refund, and we'll put this shit back in an Amazon box and give it back to them. Because that's too much money to just hang out and be like, oh, maybe they'll fix it. No, fuck you.
Yeah.
Put that money back. I'll buy, I told Amanda, I was like, shit, the kit was nice because, the extra lenses and some of the other stuff. I was like, but, that was just kind of bonus. There's plenty of other, bodies with, one lens, and I could build the rest. That's fine. But
yeah, you need to watch that Peter McKinney video that talks about the lens trilogy.
I haven't watched that one yet. I've been too busy. I've been watching a lot of his other videos. He's
got a ton of videos. So
he does, dude. He's, you
can literally spend hours upon hours just watching his videos.
I have. I've watched a lot of the movie shot videos and commercial shot videos of how they do it, and a lot of his editing your photo videos and things like that. And I've watched some of his other ones of how to do this and that, but it's just, he's an entertaining guy. He's a great YouTuber.
Yeah. He's got a great personality.
Yeah. He's perfect for that.
Yeah. He seems super friendly.
Yep.
And he's so on point with his shit that you're like, oh man, you cannot help but like the guy.
Yeah. You smile when you're watching the videos and shit, because the shit he says.
I don't smile.
Well, that's you.
That's just you.
Yeah. That's you.
Fag. But
it's funny because I was actually watching, the edit your photo. I started at 1 before I'd actually watched newer one, and then I started back at one. So I got to see the girl with the mountain where he edited.
Oh,
and then where he took all the shit for the different angles of shadows and shit like that, where he did another where he went on Fiverr and he had a bunch of people edit the photo from off of Fiverr, which that was kind of interesting too.
The $25 guy was the one that won.
Yeah, did the best job, and the guy that did like the $200 one was like,
It was shitty.
Fuck,
bro. I could have done a better job,
dude. Yeah. That's what I was telling Amanda while I was watching. I was like, Walo could have did a better job on his fucking iPad, than this shit.
I mean, I'm trying to use Photoshop when I'm editing my pictures and shit like that. Like if I need to retouch something, I'm trying to learn it. But I could easily go on my iPad and use superimpose and just fix shit.
I don't know what that $200 guy used, but
yep. I don't know.
Hey, baby, what are you doing up here?
So yeah, I mean him and who else are you following now to look at the photography stuff?
I have to go to my YouTube. There's a couple that pop up. It's messed up my recommendations because there's a lot of photography stuff in there, and I'm like, okay, cool. Cool.
Another one you should follow is Make Art Now.
Make Art Now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's pretty good. Chris Howe is pretty good too. That's H8U. Who else? Maddie Haripoya. Don't ask me to spell it. I know how to pronounce it somewhat. It's just type in Matti, and the last name starts with an H. He's pretty fucking good as well. He's another guy that has amazing content. Who else? Man, I follow a bunch of these guys. F Stoppers, I follow them too. I follow Family of Tech. Who else? Man, I follow a bunch of people. It's crazy because that's like pretty much all that pops up now on my timeline.
Mm-hmm.
It's like photography stuff. Let's see, Tyler Jackson, Pixin Perfect.
I've got him. I got Marquise Brownlee.
Yeah, I've had him for a long time, but that's because he does the tech reviews and all that shit.
Yeah.
Let's see, the guys from Moment. They do a lot of mobile photography and mobile videography. Doubt Me Tech, Manny Ortiz, Cody Blue. I follow him too. Evan Raft, Daniel Shifter, one of the two. Oh, and Maddie's last name is spelled Haapoja. If you want to follow him. Color Grading Central. Justin Phillip, Gerald Undone. Look at all this shit. Who else? Parker Walbeck. Now he's an awesome videographer. Hambu, that's Henbu. I follow him too. Jason Morris from Australia. He's fucking good as well. Let's see. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and the French guy, Pierre Lambert. And Serge Renelli. If you wanna find a lot of tutorials on Lightroom, Serge Renelli is pretty fucking good. I bought some of his presets and they're good, but I stopped using presets because I started to learn more about Lightroom, and I want to develop my own, and it's easier for me to develop my own because I mean, like, I look at their stuff and I'm like, it looks good, but maybe my photo doesn't really go with that particular preset and I have to adjust it or whatever. So I just rather do it from scratch and build my own. And then once I
start developing your own little kind of style.
Yeah. Not only that, but, let's say I take a picture at, in the afternoon, let's say 3:00, and I use a particular, particular settings that I can save. Next time that I take a picture and it's around the same time and I'm almost, like in the same conditions, I can throw that preset in. And if I need to make any little adjustments, I can. And if not, I'm like, I'm good. This is the style that I wanted. This is what I like. So that's why I decided not buying the presets was probably going to be best, because Peter McKinnon's got a bunch of presets. So does North Borders and Seventh Era. Those guys are from Australia. They're hilarious. You should follow them too.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. I was looking at some of their Seventh Era.
Yeah, they're good. They're really good, and they're funny too. So
Seventh Era's got some good ones. Lizzie Pierce.
Oh, I follow her too.
Let's see. Who else do I follow? Photography Pro, Hayden Peterson.
I follow him too. Yeah, he's part of that crew with Seven Era and North Borders and Lyman Fan.
Yeah. Alex Zhang, Stephen Milner. A lot of which a lot of these people, they do, a lot of architecture photography, building.
For architecture and real estate, follow Grant Johnson.
Yeah, he's on the list here. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
But then like Thomas Heaton.
People are tuning off. They're like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Right. But yeah, like I can start going down the rabbit hole some nights, and it's like, I'll just start watching video after video and be like, all right, cool. But there again, it's like I just got to get the camera and then start shooting, and then get Lightroom, and mainly I'll probably just start with Lightroom on here, and then I'll learn it before I start dealing with Photoshop.
Yeah, Photoshop is a different beast, man.
I tried to get into Photoshop back in the day, and it was like, fuck. It can just get, granted, you can do some awesome shit with it, but I was just like, eh. But the crazy thing is, just like watching some of this stuff, you start realizing, like, some of these photos that you look at, and you go, man, that's fucking amazing. You go, holy shit, that's fucking fake.
So?
Yeah, like you'll see like a land, like I've seen some of the landscape shots, and you go, God, that place looks amazing. And then you go, wait a minute, that's not what it really looks like. What? So you kind of go, interesting.
Listen, it's an art, man. You're manipulating photos. You're manipulating the light. You're manipulating all kinds of things to make it look how you want it to look.
Yeah.
Like I've done that. I took a picture of the pier in Anastasia Island, and I thought that I made it look better than what it was out of the camera. Out of the camera.
Is that the one from under the pier?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite. That's like one of the ones you've done. That's like my favorite ones you've done. I love that one because of the orange and everything.
Yeah, the water is really aqua. The orange from the rust, it really pops, and it contrasts against the water and the sky. So that's what all those guys do.
Oh yeah. It's funny though, because a lot of people don't think of it like that. They'll just see a landscape photo and they go, man, that spot looks beautiful.
Yeah, and in all essence, it is.
It is beautiful, but you got to realize that if you ever go to that spot, your eyes are not going to see what you saw in that photo.
No, because
different.
They're enhancing that picture. They're bringing out different colors, textures that you might not see like right offhand.
Yeah,
so it is what it is. I like it. I
like it too. It was just kind of interesting where it was just one night I was watching it, and it just kind of, it clicked. I was like, wait a minute. Holy shit. Yeah, those mountains are there. They're real, but
guess what? They do it in movies too.
Oh, I know.
I don't know if you've noticed any other, when they take videos, because those guys are photographers and shit, but they also take amazing video.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you watch any of their color grading, where they're making the sky blue and the mountains look, a different kind of, color than it's coming out of the camera. That they used what they call LUTs, those lookup tables, with different kinds of colors and different kind of, moods and vibes and shit. So, even the movies that you watch on TV,
oh, yeah.
Those are color graded heavily.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is what it is.
Yep, it is.
It's an art form, so it's a way of, you expressing yourself and, like we were talking about earlier, before we got on, guys have their own signature, way of doing things. You can look at, like, we're talking about Peter McKinnon. You can look at a picture and be like, oh yeah, that's definitely his style.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not buying his presets. I might buy a hat or something, He's got a nice ND filter. It's a little expensive, but it's fucking quality.
I got those, but I need to get a better one, I'm sure, because it's the one that came from the kit. So
mine was $80 and it's like middle of the road. So, but Polar Pro is like, the company that's pretty up there as far as those ND filters. So I don't know, if you got the money for it, rock it.
Yeah.
I thought $80 was good enough, and I'm still not happy with it because it has also the polarizer built in.
Mm-hmm.
And what it does is, adds a lot of vignetting. So that's how it polarizes it. And I'm like, if I want to fucking add vignetting, I would add that in post.
Right.
I would have edited that in. I don't want fucking vignetting. I want that some of the color just bring the fucking exposure down and not make it so harsh. That's what I thought I was buying, but apparently not.
Not with that one.
No, they got me.
Yeah,
they saw me coming. I should have bought the $50 one, which was, strictly ND. No polarizer.
Live and learn.
Yeah, I know.
Live and learn.
Anyway, that's pretty much all the headlines I had as far as MMA news. Did you want to add anything else before we go?
Not really. I haven't been doing anything really but training. So I'm just been stuck doing that.
Training what?
Just more drone training and learning new stuff, things like that. So I'm still.
That was another thing. I sent my drone off.
I was going to ask you if you got your estimate back.
I haven't gotten it back. I have a message that they received it, and they are inspecting my drone, and they'll get back to me with a quote within a business day. So they received it. I think it was late yesterday.
Cool. Good.
So sometime today or Monday, I will have a quote as to how much they're gonna charge me to fix my drone. Which I hope. Fuck you, Norton. I hope it's not that much. I would like to get my drone back here shortly and resume my flying activities.
Yes.
So, but anyway, anything else that you wanted to add?
Nah, man, I'm good. All right. I'll see you next time, and then I'll get with you for when I go to Arizona, because we'll probably have to skip that one because I won't be getting back here in Jax until late that Friday.
Yeah.
And when I do, I will not be up because I'll be leaving. I have to leave the hotel in Phoenix at 3 a.m.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I have to leave the hotel at 3 a.m. to get on a flight at 6 a.m. to get back here by 4.
Ugh.
So yeah, that's going to be a rough.
That's going to be a long day. Yeah.
That's going to be a long day. That's going to be a day where I'll literally probably get home. I'll plug my computer in. I will finish out my time card, hit submit, and then I will probably go to sleep.
Yeah, that's cool. We can skip that one. I can make arrangements with the Nest podcast guys and see if they want to hop on and talk some shit.
All right.
And if not, we'll just fucking skip it, man. We're not handcuffed to this thing.
True. We'll figure something out.
We like doing it. We don't have to do it. So
but we'll figure it all out. I'll give you the dates. I'll have the dates for you next week.
It's not like our fucking, well-being depends on it.
No.
like our money depends on it or something.
Yeah. I'm not gonna miss the podcast check.
Yeah, exactly. That's not gonna hurt me in any way. But
yeah, I'll still be able to eat, so it'll be okay.
Yeah, for sure. So, before we go, also want to remind people about McDojo Life. They have their crowdfunding going on. Go to McDojoLife.com, and they are doing crowdfunding for their documentary. So if anybody wants to contribute, by all means, please go ahead and donate $5, $10, whatever, $1. It all helps. It goes towards the documentary. Also, a reminder that our boy, Austin Lane, fights tonight, UFC Fight Pass. Not sure exactly what time he's fighting, just that he's fighting on the LFA card, LFA 83 out of Dallas, and it will be on UFC Fight Pass. So don't miss out. Guys, thank you very much for your support. We appreciate you listening, and we'll catch you next week. Peace.